It's random, and I wanted to make a Banban guide because I'm incredibly normal about Garden of Banban speedrunning. So I decided to make one about Banban 2. It's incredibly scuffed, but I hope it's helpful. Okay, here you go. Enjoy. The first trick of the run is in the main hub area. After you activate the bridge, you have to run to the opposite side, and then by running along the railing and doing a precise jump, you can land on the platform to the left and keep going. This strategy allows you to complete this button puzzle in only 3 drone clicks. You have to go under the balcony and call the drone, then click the very front of the very left button. After that, click the bottom right corner of the very right button, and then after that, go to the side and align the left of your cursor with the front of the very right button and click. After entering this doorway after the Nab Nab chase, Alt F4 and reload to get sent higher up quickly.
In the X room, you can click from about here, right there, to break the glass in only one drone click. Alright, so the skip is pretty weird. It'll only work if the last checkpoint you loaded to respawn to was before the Banban cutscene, and if you've done that, then good. To perform the skip, you have to run up to the teal monster and activate it, like it gets mad at you and stuff, and then run around to the other side of the hospital where the blockage is. You have to run up and spam jump on this spot of the blockage, like around like the foot of the little guy, while shaking your mouse. The shaking isn't required, but it helps. Eventually, you get onto the blockage, and you can open the door and walk in. To get back, you have to do the same jumping and shaking on a different part of the blockage. It's basically like the left side with like the bed. Then, after activating the scanner for the door, you have to Alt F4 and load to open up a door that wasn't open because of the skip. If you're doing a no loads run, you can just run up to the void and just fall off and die to open it up. This is an easier method to the last skip that loses around 15 seconds, but it's a little bit easier. Instead of jumping over the red monster guy, you go over into this room and get a chair and bring it over, and then jump over that chair onto the other side. You'll still have to do like the shaking and jumping on the bed on the other side to get back, but it's a little bit easier than the.
When you get to the hub area right after the hospital, you just have to do a semi-difficult jump to skip having to wait for the bridge. After calling the drone, click about here to hit the button without having to call it to the wall. After activating the scanner, Alt F4 and load to get straight to the end of the hall without having to walk there. Once you're at the end of the hall, hit the first 2 buttons with the drone normally, and then for the last one, pause and unpause your game a bit before your drone hits the button. Then just walk back down the hall and into the classroom, and you can just hit the button and activate the scanner, and you can just leave instantly. 3 loads you can do in a glitchless run to save time. They're shown on screen right now. The problem is I have no idea about these, so I just refer to the strat doc linked in the description for this one. When you get to the Opila room, just pick up the keycard and use it on the scanner, and then walk to the side of the wall. Then once Opila has fully come into the room, just walk forward while holding right, and you'll get to the snail hallway. This strat is just weird. I'll try my best to explain how to consistently reproduce it. Uh, Once you leave the Opila room, get as far down the hall as you can. Then the snail will do its first and only cycle for this trick. After that, just run as fast as you can and pray to God you make it to the cannon room in time. If you did it, good. If you didn't, you're fucked. For this strat, you're just going to send the fireworks in the cannon early every single time. You should be able to keep a rhythm with this, and you're just going to want to guess which button it hits. If it misses the button, you can still hit it, but it'll be late, and you'll lose around 5 seconds per one that you miss. But you also gain time for every single one that you guess correctly. So it's RNG hell, basically. It fucking sucks. You can also for here in the hallway after collecting the key card. When you load, you'll be inside of the parkour room. You can load at this point to skip the Banban dialogue and get straight to the ending chase.